Hello again. Now the main stories in London. Two 19-year-old men have been arrested on suspicion of murdering a teenager in Tottenham. 17-year-old Tyler McDermott was shot on Norman Road in the early hours of Thursday morning and later died in hospital. Police say they want to speak to a group of people who were seen at the scene. Hundreds of people gathered in Trafalgar Square today to call on the mayor to stop plans to expand the ULEZ scheme into outer London. 4 councils, including Hillingdon, Bexley, Bromley, Harrow and Surrey County Council, have been given permission to challenge the policy in court. Despite City Hall saying the scheme needs to be extended to tackle toxic air, which causes thousands of premature deaths a year, campaigners disagree.
First of all, that he should stop expanding ULEZ straight away. Secondly, he should commit to no road pricing. And thirdly, if he will not do any of those things, I'm going to say that this should be an election issue, and anybody that is fined between now and the election next May should have their penalty refunded.
Marks & Spencer has discontinued a range of T-shirts after a pub chain accused them of ripping off their design. The craft beer company owns a pub opposite the M&S headquarters in Paddington and accused the supermarket of using their logo and slogans on the T-shirt. Natalia Jorquera reports.
One iconic London pub and one iconic British brand almost came head-to-head when the craft beer company accused Marks & Spencer of ripping off its logo. Owners of the craft beer pub chain were stunned to see an M&S shirt with their name on the front and back. But after some playful Twitter exchanges, M&S agreed to remove the item and offered to talk about the matter over a pint.
In many ways, it's very complimentary. Being honest, entirely honest, I don't believe they copied our logo. I'm sure it's a genuine mistake. I laughed. The world is on fire these days. People are suffering, particularly in the pub sector, but I think the whole country is struggling. And I think we can't take these things too seriously. So the most iconic name on the British High Street copied our logo. I'm going to take that. I think that's a win, really.
An M&S spokesperson told ITV, "We take intellectual property very seriously, and while the T-shirt was designed in good faith, we've taken the decision to remove the product from sale so we can investigate further." But is this a bit of déjà vu? Although the craft beer company have no intention of suing, it wasn't long ago that M&S were the ones who were launching legal action over copyright, accusing its rival Aldi of copying the design of its Colin the Caterpillar cake and forcing Aldi's Caterpillar cake off the shelves. But whilst the owners of craft beer were happy with their victory, they don't want to see the T-shirts go to waste.
There's still talks on what they're going to do. It seems a shame just to throw, good T-shirts into landfill. So I think there's going to be another solution. It may be money goes to charity, and I think that would be a perfectly perfect outcome.
So it seems that both these iconic companies may seize this opportunity to make sure these T-shirts go to a good cause. Natalia Jorquera, ITV News.
Now, Barnet remain 5th in the National League. Let's get the details now in the sport.
Zero Accounting Software sponsors ITV Regional Sports Report.
6 minutes into the second half of the game, Wrexham's McFadzean was shown a straight red card after the defender kicked Barnet's goalkeeper Laurie Walker in the face. But despite being down to 10 men for half the game, Barnet didn't secure a win with a missed goal from Harry Smith 10 minutes before the end of play. That game ended 0-0. In the Premier League, Brentford lost 2-0 against Wolves. Crystal Palace beat Southampton 2-0. Eberechi Eze struck twice to secure the team their third consecutive win. Fulham also triumphed to a 3-1 win in their away match at Everton. Not much luck for Chelsea against Brighton. The visitors took home a 2-1 win, and Tottenham lost 3 against Bournemouth. James has got the weather.
Feels like home, whatever the weather. Valent Boilers and Heat Pumps sponsors ITV London Weekend Weather.
Hi there, good evening. We saw a little bit of rain around this morning and then things sort of brightened up for many. As far as the rest of the weekend into next week, things actually settling down. There is a bit of a fly in the ointment with, again, a fair amount of cloud tomorrow. But as we move to an easterly, we should see some decent sunny spells, temperatures on the rise through the early part of the week before things get a little bit breezier from midweek onwards. And as far as tonight goes, clearing skies, some high cloud drifts through. That's sort of useful in that it keeps mist and fog at bay and temperatures fall too far. So more like 5 or 6 Celsius. If we'd have had clearing skies, we'd be getting a few degrees cooler than that. So a cool start to the day tomorrow. Some cloud around, some thicker cloud, particularly out towards the west there. But where we hold on to any bright or sunny spells, could see 1 or 2 showers getting going. As far as temperatures go, up to 16 Celsius, so pleasantly warm, not much of a breeze, so actually not a bad Sunday, as long as you don't pick up too much in the way of cloud or catch a shower. What happens after that then? Start to move to that more definite easterly flow of air. Quite a lot of thick cloud out in the North Sea. Some of that will drift in through the Thames estuary, but hopefully burning back into the afternoon. And that's going to get us up to about 18 Celsius, so nice and warm for the time of year. Then Tuesday, sort of repeat performance. Again, a bit of early cloud before brightening up later. Might knock a couple of degrees off temperatures, but still 16 Celsius doing nicely. Bit more of a breeze, so particularly if you're near the Thames, it'll feel a little bit fresher, and then things get a bit breezier still as we head into Wednesday.
Valent sponsors ITV London Weekend Weather.
And that's all from us from now. We are back tomorrow at 6:30. Until then, I do hope you enjoy what's left of your evening. Bye.